So guys, it's over. The Power Up expansion promo is now over. And pretty much the only thing left of MUT 21 is probably one more release of ULs. And that's not even confirmed at this moment. And guys, we're on the Madden 22, okay? So obviously Madden 21 was quite the ride, to say the least. So taking a look at some of the promos we had this year. We had All Rookie Autumn, which obviously was the Thanksgiving promo, Black History Month, Blitz, Campus Heroes. We had obviously Derwin versus the World, which was kind of like Twitch event thing. Flashbacks, Free Agency, Goes to Madden, Golden Ticket, Heavyweights, Legends, Limited Edition cards, MUT 21 Awards, obviously with the pre-order bonus. MUT 21 Tribute, Rookie Premiere, we had Club Championship, Madden Bowl, we had Most Feared, MUT Heroes, MUT Master, NFL Draft, NFL Epics, NFL Honors, Playoffs, Out of Position, obviously Zero Chill promo. We had Power-Ups, we had Pro Bowl, Rising Stars. Pro Bowl wasn't anything, it was kind of just like a, 2 cards got released. Rivals, Rookie Premiere, Series Redux, Snow Beast, which obviously Zero Chill, Super Bowl, Superstar MVPs. Obviously, we had Team Bows, Captains, Diamonds, Masters, Team of the Week, Team of the Year, Standouts, the 50, Ultimate Kickoff, Ultimate Legends, Zero Chill, and finally Veterans. So, wow, right? A lot of promos this year. I actually did a video where I broke down how many promos we had this year compared to last year, compared to the year before that. And this was actually the least amount of promos we ever had in a Madden. No, I listed a lot right there. That's the least we had promo-wise in any Madden to date. That's what we had with the year before. Yeah. But at the same time, I mean, some of the promos we had this year, the reason why it is actually, I think this year it's like one whole page I could make, and then this last year just single promos, it was like a page and a half. And then I know MUT 19 was even more. MUT 19 was, yeah, that was even more than this year. So overall, like I said, we still had a lot of good promos. So yes, was it, as great as it once was? No. And honestly speaking wise, I always said this before, but MUT 22, we already know we got some promos coming out day one. We got Team of the Week day one. We got Primetime Performers day one. We got Legends. We obviously got Rising Stars. We got Football Outsiders returning, which is huge. We have a lot of cool promos, limited editions, day one of MUT 22. So I will definitely say, I've said this before, but next year is the year EA has to get their crap together and fix a lot of things. And, the question I keep seeing in the comic section is, should I buy Madden 22? Should I buy Madden 22? Is it worth it? Is it worth my money? Should I spend the money on this game? And, it's one of those things where everything right now is based on speculation for the most part, other than the stuff we already know, right? So, this is how I put it for anyone who is still on the fence about this. Today, EA actually put another 10% off discount. So 20% off discount, I believe. I don't know where you have to buy. I don't know if it's from them or I think it's probably from them, from EA. But it's 20% discount. I'm not confirming that. I just saw it all over Twitter and 7 people told me about this. So 20% discount if you buy Madden 22. Based on what I'm saying, also I've been told it's only next gen only. It's not current gen, so it has to be a next gen copy of the game. But anyway, though, based on what I understand, yeah, like I said, there's 20% off discount. So obviously, yeah, EA is trying to get people to buy the game, trying to get people to pre-order the game for obvious reasons. They want people to go ahead and, they want to keep their stockholders happy, right? But the question is, should you, as a Madden player, go ahead and pre-order this and actually buy it eventually? I did kind of glance over this in a previous video, but let's just go down and break this down, okay? I know a lot of people watch my content, whether it's on my main channel, my second channel. You guys love MUT. You guys love Madden Ultimate Team, right? Okay. EA is going to give us more content next year than this year. They kind of have to. They have to keep people interested in the game. Because the actual home field advantage is not in online Madden, online Ultimate Team, I will say that I do believe that solos, of course, will have home field advantage because I've played solos and they had home field advantage. But obviously, it's not in online game modes in Ultimate Team. So it is in MUT, but not online. It's offline. That should make solo challenges more fun to play. I will say, I think solos will be a little bit more fun to play because of the fact they have the home field advantage stuff. And I also will say, you know, this year EA really butchered the whole Rivals, right? They butchered that completely. They forgot about it for pretty much 4 different series. They came back to it and said, hey, we're going to give you this all at one time. And that was an absolute, you know, butchering on their part. I don't believe EA will do that again. I definitely think EA has learned from that point of view on fixing, you know, the issue for the most part. Now, let's cover the obvious elephant in the room. Obviously, the elephant in the room is the price range, the price marker for the auction house. EA's way of destroying coin sellers. And I talked about this in another video. I said that them destroying coin sellers will go ahead and make less and less people play the game. But it will also go ahead and change the market completely. The market will no longer be a, you know, I want to call it a scalper's market in all honesty, because that's kind of how it is. Whenever a card gets announced, there is 1,000 people running to the game trying to buy their power up, trying to buy this, that, or the third. And it's a scalper's market, right? That's what it is. Now, will this price range change that? Yes, it will. Will it change it immensely? Will people still do it? They'll still do it, but it will be completely different now. Because now 100 transactions have to go through for a price cap to be set, right? So if a price cap is 500 coins after 200 transactions, you can only post it up for 750, 1,000 coins. So it's not really as easy to scalp and resell a card, because if someone buys 50 cards for 500 coins, guess what? The most they can sell that card for now, they control the market, is 750, 1,000 coins. Yeah. There's no real scalping or investment or, you know, like flipping your coins in that perspective. I mean, I'm not saying you can't, and we'll be covering a lot on this channel on how to, but it's definitely one of those things where you got to break it down is the market will be different. Now, that's actually, in my opinion, going to be more positive, I feel like, for the average MUT player who isn't spending money on the game. The reason why is because now these cards are going to be more obtainable. Yes, there will be people who just quick sell certain cards, and that's just how it works. But now, because this market, there's actually a market for these cards. They have like a set amount they can be at and stuff like that. Now, it's not like you just post a card for a certain amount and you hope it sells. You kind of know it's going to sell now. Also, I will say that EA did do a good job at adding next-gen stats to all MUT cards. So now all MUT cards have like a unique characteristics to them. So it now is like more unique, and actually you can see how many stats like your card actually gets. I do like that. Other than that, though, I will say, you know, the chemistry system, I'm going to have to really get used to it. But I will say at the same time, I really don't mind the chemistry system. And I know a lot of people are kind of hit or miss with it. Some people love it, some people hate it. I don't really think it's a big deal. And the reason why is because I think what it does, the chemistry system, is it does divide Madden, you know, players even more than we already are with choosing our teams. Because a lot of times, you know, with the theme teams being a big thing, a lot of people are like, okay, well, I'm just going to go ahead and go out there then and, you know, create a theme team of my favorite team. But then there's 100,000 people who are going to create the Washington theme team, right? Now, if you have the Washington theme team, 100,000 people might have it, but 25,000 might have Go Deep. maxed out. 25,000 might have balance stow maxed out. 25,000 might have play fake maxed out. So now what you do is certain overalls are boosted, certain cards are boosted. You are going to be next year going into a game where you simply do not have the same card your opponent has. He could have the exact same theme team as you in every single way, but he might have Go Deep maxed out and you might have Balance Stow maxed out. So you're going to have certain stats that are better or worse than his card, even if you had the same exact card. I like that. I think that's the W. I think EA did a really good job on that. But I will say that, like I said before, it's going to be all how they balance it out and how they make that work. Other than that, though, like I said before, Ultimate Team is going to be a lot of the same stuff, but it's going to be, in my opinion, better. I definitely am more excited about Ultimate Team. My biggest gap about this game has always been the gameplay, and I think I have said when I first played the beta was the gameplay is going to be not the greatest, because again, like I said, it was the same as last year, but a little bit momentum, a little bit movement different, improved movement. Now we haven't played the full game. The full game will tell the real story, but at this moment, that's all I can get to give the opinion wise on that. Now, if you play more than Ultimate Team, you play the Yard and Superstar KO, the Yard's absolutely amazing. I absolutely love the Yard. In every single way, the Yard is just so fun to play. Superstar KO, we haven't seen the full game come out of Superstar KO, but obviously, based on what we understand, it's going to be, more or less the NFL. You get to choose your NFL team and play with your NFL team, which I do like. I will say, though, that when it comes to franchise, there's a lot of updates, a lot of updates. They're really going to make franchise mode more fun to play and more unique to play. So I will give them props on that one. If you are a franchise guy, you're going to love this Madden. You're going to buy this Madden if you're a franchise guy. Face of the franchise, a couple more gimmicks, nothing special. It's not even worth it. So let me break this out in 3 different categories, okay? If you're just a MUT fan, should you buy this game? Yes. And the reason why I say yes to that is because you're going to get more promos than you did before, more unique solo challenges, a complete difference and overhaul of how Madden Ultimate Team teams will be structured next year. And if you're a No Money Spent squad, you're going to have an easier job finding cards to complete your theme teams. Now, let's go ahead and move off. If you're just a franchise guy, yeah, buy the game. You're literally getting everything we've always wanted in the franchise mode. It's not a copy and paste. It's a complete overhaul of the whole interface. You're getting better presentation styles, better in-game experiences. You're going to get weekly training updates. You're going to have weekly training, actual in-depth stuff. You also have in-depth when it comes to the coaches and the players and stuff like that. It's overhauled. The scouting will be overhauled in September. It's a completely different franchise mode. It's an absolutely great franchise mode. I love this franchise mode. Next, let's go ahead and talk about the average player. You might play some franchise, may play some Ultimate Team, but you're kind of all around. Superstar KO, I can't give my thoughts and opinions fully on because we don't know what the game's going to be. But when it comes to the Yard, I fully will say I have never played the Yard in any Madden ever. I played one video of it one time, last Madden. Well, this Madden, actually. I will probably play the Yard more. I'll say 1/3 of the time I'll play the Yard. 2/3 of the time I'll play Ultimate Team. Actually, no, my bad. I'd say, let's divide into 5s. 3 out of 5, I'll say I'll play Ultimate Team. 1 out of 5 the Yard, 1 out of 5 franchise mode. Because the Yard is actually really fun. And if you're just a guy who wants to just play the Yard, play some backyard football against some either the CPU or against online opponents, you're going to have a good time. You're going to have fun. You're going to enjoy this game. Now, if you are on current gen, should you buy on current or next gen? Well, obviously, by Dynasty Edition, you're going to get on both. Unless you are fully committed to Madden, don't buy the Dynasty Edition. I'll say that. Unless you're fully committed to Madden. If you want to go ahead and just get Madden early and have fun and still not spend an arm and a leg, get the 20% off and get the MVP edition. That's my perspective. With that in mind, guys, if you did enjoy this video, hit the like, comment down below. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.